and welcome back to D&D Reviews. I'm the daughter.
And I'm the dad.
And grab some popcorn because today we are talking about Jurassic World Rebirth.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett. I'm a mission specialist.
Sorry, what mission?
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives. It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet.
Oh my God.
Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less?
He's your guy?
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Move up towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs.
Do we have to get a sample from an egg?
I suppose we could try and get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it quick.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
The worst of the worst were left here.
Which we just saw a couple of days ago, and yeah, how did you go see it? Come back. We're going to be spoiling it. How did you enjoy Jurassic World?
I did enjoy it. I've only ever seen
I know, I was about to ask.
2.
Well, the original, right?
No.
You ever seen the original Jurassic Park?
No, I've never seen the original Jurassic Park. The
What,
only one I've
Lost
seen
World?
was the last one,
Yeah, Dominion.
which you were in.
I was in Florida.
You were in
I saw it
And
in
you saw it in
the
Florida.
Regal.
And I saw
Regal in Florida.
I saw it
in Orlando.
I saw it over here. Didn't think much of it at all. I think what put me off is
Well, you've never seen the original?
I've never seen the original.
Have you seen Lost World? That's part 2.
I've not seen.
Have you seen Jurassic World 3?
Just said I've only seen the last one.
Yeah.
This one. But what put me off the last one immediately?
You read it? Who read the book?
No, I haven't read the book.
Wow, you
There
read this?
there isn't a book of it, is there?
There's
There's a book of the original.
Yeah.
No, I haven't read that either.
Yeah.
But what put me off with this was when they fly in,
Yeah.
they get attacked by a massive pterodactyl, yeah?
Mm.
Now, at the end of the day, planes get brought down all the time because they hit a bird.
Yeah.
A pterodactyl lands on it, rips holes in it, and it kind of survives. It survives as integrity. They put me right off it anyway. This one, I liked it. I liked it a lot more. I like the specialised way they were going to do what they were going to do.
Huh. I forgot about that. I can't remember Dominion for some reason. Like, I've seen it, I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, this movie is hard when you've not seen, because basically the Jurassic World series is a trilogy. This is a standalone thing. Like, none of the same characters. It's Scarlett Johansson.
We find out, don't we, that this planet is killing dinosaurs anyway.
Yeah, that's what's
They're not going to take over. They're living in a few
What I don't
unexplored little...
What doesn't make sense, and something that we actually had to go look at the Wikipedia and the Reddit and stuff like I did, is the timeline for this. Basically, in Fallen Kingdom, which came out in 2018, all the dinosaurs got released to the public, like they flying everywhere, and there's a really cool scene of this lion roaring at the T-Rex. That's like really cool because it's the king of the jungle versus the king of the land. But
Bad news for the lion, then.
But yeah, but in this movie, they say something like, "Oh, it's been 30 years since they all got." So I'm like, "Wow, this movie taking place in like 2060, you know, like so far in the future." But then they do this flashback 17 years prior, where it's something bad happened, and it's just like, no, this movie is kind of like present day, but they're just.
Well, it is. It is in the present day. They're just trying to sort of explain.
It's just in Fallen
They're
Kingdom.
leaving it woolly, aren't they?
It's
Because
Fallen
they
Kingdom.
can't turn around and go, yeah, like 20 years ago, whether you noticed it or not, we released all these
In
dinosaurs.
Fallen Kingdom, which only came out 6 years ago, in the end of that movie, they released the dinosaurs to they had an opening thing to stop all the dinosaurs from dying, and they released them all to the public.
No,
But in this, they're saying stuff like, wow, they're all dying off. It's been 30 years. What's so funny is
but
like,
they don't care, do they? Because I mean, that's the they're saying people were queuing around the block.
Yeah. Like 5 years ago, people
exhibition.
loved it.
Last week they sold 12
Which,
tickets.
by the way, is so funny. Loads of people online saying it's like, how do people... This happens in the original Jurassic World, not Jurassic Park. The original Jurassic World is actually basically Jurassic Park if the park actually opened. It's like the park is active, blah, 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 but it goes, like, wrong. It's actually pretty good. But in that, people always, like, all the comments online are always like, how are people getting so bored of seeing real-life dinosaurs? Like, it's dinosaurs, and you like...
Yeah,
if it's dinosaurs, you know, how do you get bored of that? That's, like, such a weird thing. But
I think the point is in it that it costs a lot of money. I bet you it would cost a lot of money to go on a safari. So goody to see the dinosaurs. So it's not like anybody who's poor is going to be able to go. All they get to do is go to a museum, and all that's in the museum is a few dusty old skulls and teeth and what have you. They're not the real thing, because that in this film, when they take the expert with them,
Jonathan Bailey.
Is that the actor, or is that?
Yeah, Jonathan Bailey is the one from Wicked that I was telling you about.
Okay, yeah.
Henry Loomis is.
He hasn't aged at all, has he?
That was only last year.
Oh, anyway.
That was last year, not even a year ago.
Oh yeah. I was thinking of a different thing.
Yeah,
as I do often. But anyway,
the 10 months since we've seen that he aged. Like...
He's an expert, and he's running what has now been closed down, which is the dinosaur exhibition, and they take him as an expert with them, and he's never seen a dinosaur, and he's an expert.
Yeah.
So nobody's getting to see the real dinosaurs.
See them real.
The only one, the last brontosaur in existence or something, dies, doesn't it? And they're trying to haul the body.
It's weird because he says, you haven't seen Rupert Friend says to him, which is the guy,
the bad guy.
What's the character? Oh, Martin.
Yeah.
But, he says to him, "When if you've not ever seen a dinosaur, like you work in here, except for the skulls, or maybe one dying on the street, like you're still seeing it, kind of thing. But yeah, like seeing them in their real like climate.
That's wild, yeah.
But it's just so weird that he would agree to this. It's like
I don't know. I think that's when he got him though. When he's like, "Are you going to be the guy who goes, the expert who never sees?"
Yeah.
Because he knows it's illegal. What they're going to do is highly illegal. They're not supposed to go there and interfere with it and all this sort of thing. And he knows that's all wrong. But at least amongst dinosaur experts, he'll have seen something.
Well,
because he goes crazy, doesn't he? He's like, whoa.
I thought he was going to do "I'm King of the World" when he did that.
Yeah, he did.
Like it felt like he was it felt like he was about to, because he did the exact same thing. So yeah, it really felt like he was about to do the King of the World. But I mean, the thing is, so I've seen the original Jurassic Park, and then I saw Jurassic World and also Dominion, like you did. But I'm not like a super fan. I do always think it's so funny to me that Spielberg released Jurassic World and Schindler's List the same year, because those movies are so different. He directed completely two different movies. But I've never been a super fan, so I'm not like that.
I've never been drawn to them.
You know.
The only reason I have gone to see the last two that I've seen is because I knew that you were in Miami. You were gone in Florida. You were gone quite a long time, and I was still trying to go to the cinema on occasion. So that was the film I went to see. I happened to go and see, but I wouldn't normally choose that or to see this one. I've kind of got by with not seeing the original 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'd have got by with not seeing these two. Doesn't attract me. It doesn't scare me the way shark stuff does.
Like yours. And
I like in a horror sort of thing. I like demon.
Oh,
sort of
okay.
To me, that's like you think, well, you know, what's the human mind and everything.
Well, that's questions though, like Michael Myers.
I always feel I've got a shot.
You like Skrein though, don't you?
Yeah,
I showed you Skrein.
It's jokiness, yeah.
I like Skrein, but you prefer what, like, you know?
I like something where people get possessed.
Well, The Conjuring, then you don't even like the Conjuring movies.
They're weird. They're all weird.
Ed and Lorraine Warren.
But I just don't. It's Ed and Lorraine Warren.
I'm saying no offense to them, but I wonder if they're really.
But I do feel that.
I said that to you in the trailer. I was like, do you think that they thought they were charlatans, or do you think that they actually? You were like, I think they think they're seeing stuff.
I think they believe they are, and I think that people. I told you about the the vicarage haunting where these girls were supposed to be possessed.
You did.
And they were seen floating in the air, but they admitted later that they were springing up.
The second Conjuring movie is based around that haunting.
The Enfield
but
Vicarage,
maybe
whatever it is.
a year or two after that movie came out, they revealed that it was all fake.
It was.
That movie is then like, great, we made a whole movie
about something that
wasn't not revealed.
How did you get fooled?
Oh.
When I've come in, you and Grace would do things like that. You know, you'd be doing whatever, or you'd be doing dancing or something like that.
Yeah.
How did they get fooled?
Yeah, when they
these kids just start springing up and going, "Oh my god, yeah, I'm not springing on my legs," you know.
Anyway, so yeah, I mean, Jurassic World movies aren't really horror anyway. Like they're just kind of like adventure type of stuff. But then people get eaten by dinosaurs.
I think they're more. They're always promoting how they made the dinosaur robotic. You know,
it's so funny
how they did the effects and everything.
In Friends, Ross is a paleontologist.
Yeah.
So he does the whole dinosaur stuff. And one time he's still telling a story about it to like the rest of them on the couch, like, yeah, we found this bone and blah blah blah, all the rest of it. And Monica, you hear and she goes, wow, another dinosaur story. When are those going to become extinct? And it reminds me of the Jurassic movies, because it's like,
when will they stop?
When are they extinct or any kind of thing, you know?
They're on their last legs now, though.
Yeah, oh, you think?
Well, they're on a few small islands, aren't they?
Oh, you mean the dinosaurs?
Yeah, how are they going to explain it in the next one when they've said that they're dying everywhere?
Yeah, that's
they
true.
can't survive.
Well,
the air's no good.
The thing is,
them.
in this, it's like they mutated themselves, or they mixed them up. So, I guess you could say that they became strong, bigger, and better. You know, like they made a mutation that was super strong.
Do you think those ones that you remember the ones that had a sail on their backs? When the name they always give them as well is always like the monstrosodon.
Dinosaurs. It's like Tin or whatever.
Well, but usually it's like it's the bigathon or whatever. It's the Hugeosaurus or whatever. It's always something massive. And but those things were that they came on land.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah, they're scary because they're like
crocs. Ran up behind and got her good.
They're
style,
like crocs. That's all.
Yeah.
Could come on land, but also
it was a good effect when she was trying to push that pannier, you know, the lady, and she goes around the back of it, and we've seen it move in the background, and suddenly the whole thing goes, and she gets like ripped some arsehole to breakfast time.
I want to talk about cast real quick. It has Scarlett Johansson as the lead woman, I guess.
Yeah.
And then her Jonathan Bailey as the
guy who wears the
paleontologist.
Oh,
wait, who?
I was going. Who's the guy?
Mahershala. He's a 2-time Oscar winner. It's so funny to me. He won Mahershala.
Mahershala. What's he won for?
He won back to back. He won for Moonlight, which is that movie that won La La Land. La La Land won, but then they found out Moonlight won. Do you remember that whole?
Because they read it the wrong way.
Yeah, Moonlight was the one that actually won.
Yeah.
He won for supporting actor for that. And then he won for Green Book like 2 years later, the same back-to-back stuff.
People often do, don't they?
Yeah.
Hanks did that.
For Philadelphia and Gump. Gump.
Like you're at the top of your game, and he was up for Mr. Ed or whatever.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers.
Talking horse, isn't it?
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jonathan Bailey plays the. Guess side note. Guess how old? So guess how old Scarlett Johansson? She's been in stuff for years.
Okay, I'm going to say 40
on the dot.
She looks
pretty good. She was married to Ryan Reynolds back in the 2000s. They were married from 2008, 2011. Jonathan Bailey, who plays the
paleontologist.
Yeah, he is 37. He's British, actually, but yeah, he's a Wicked. Mahershala Ali is 51. I feel like he looks pretty good.
Yeah, but he's meant to look bedraggled, isn't he? But it's the way he always wears that beret that he never takes off on his head all the time. I mean, there were some good effects in it because, like you mentioned, there was a good bit when they go after the Fly-a-Bird-a-thon, the Biggie Wing-a-thon or whatever it's called.
Sorry, it's so funny always looking at celebrities will do these things when they get the super political for no reason. I don't know why. Like they always since the Palestine stuff, they're all calling for ceasefire.
Yeah.
And thinking that enough celebrities, right?
Perhaps if they went there and they stood in front of the guns and
they would
and said, "Kill us," before you fire another round.
Rupert Friend, who plays the pharmaceutical guy, is also British, actually. And I swear he was in
Coronation Street.
Yes, I remember this now. He was in Companion this year as Sergey, the guy who was
the young.
No, the guy who got killed first. It's so funny we talk about Companion when we filmed the
guy who goes out and tries it on with her, and she ends up because they've altered her programming and she knifes him up. Yeah,
the guy plays.
Right.
He looks so well different.
He does. He looks like.
Let me look him up in the movie to see. Yes.
Yeah, as he looks.
I feel like he looks different.
Yeah.
I see an accent in that. What's so funny to me about his character is that I said to you, all of the greedy people that come in and trying to like get all the dinosaur stuff to sell. Because in this movie, it's I said to you actually, it's like Deep Blue Sea. They're trying to get the dinosaur DNA so that they can use it to like battle heart disease. Her mom had died of heart disease, which same as in Deep Blue Sea, where the main character in that Saffron Burrows, her dad had died from Alzheimer's. They're trying to get this shock.
That's how you get these people to do stuff.
What's so weird about this is that in all of these movies, they all have a greedy pharmaceutical person who's like, "We need more. Like, go and get me my dinosaurs." All the rest of it. His is so weird because he's like, guys, we can save people's lives with this, you know? It's like most of them are like, I want it for myself, you know? Like, I want all this money from the selling these stuff. In the Fallen Kingdom, they're selling the dinosaurs off. And he's like, oh, yeah, I get all this money from, like, selling these dinosaurs. But in this, it's like, he's like, we can stop heart disease this way, you know? And it's like, he's a bad guy, but, like, it's such a weird...
But this is when you're like, this is when you should analyse things, because at the end of the day, do we give this DNA? Do we give it to this pharmaceutical company who are going to pay us 20 million and everything, but then they're going to make money off people by producing this expensive drug, or should we just give it to the man in the street? Almost like you're going to go. Here's a suitcase to me with 3 vials in it. I'm going to go down with a saucepan, mix them all together, like, boil it into medicine and give it to you.
To everyone.
Exactly. Yeah. You have to give it to a major pharmaceutical company. There's nothing you can do about it. They've got the labs. They're the ones who put millions into working.
It's so funny. The way that pharmaceutical places are portrayed in movies is always so funny to me because it's like, but they are trying. Like it's like Old. You know when he said in Old. The plot of that movie is that they're sending people who have diseases, they give them medicine and then they send them to a beach that makes them old. So that they can see over like in a day something that would usually take 20 years to like find out. And they did it with the woman who had seizures.
Yeah.
She didn't have seizures for like 10 hours on the island, which means 18 years or something in real life. And it's like, but they're sacrificing people's lives to. It's like one for the many kind of thing, you know. Like if 5 people die, but it's saving like.
But because they do batches, it seems like a lot.
But I remember when they did the twist at the end of that movie, and you were like, "Yeah, I agree with the pharmaceutical like that. That's a good thing because they're finding out all the
as long as they do it to someone else."
Yeah. But yeah, it's funny the way that they're portrayed because even in this, it's like. It's greedy, I guess. Like he's like, I want all this stuff, but it's like for the money purpose. Like he wanted it for the fact they could sell it because obviously they're going to make loads of money. But it's the fact that they're also like, we're trying to help people, kind of thing.
Yeah, he's. The thing about him is I don't understand why he goes on the journey.
Well, so this is the thing. I don't know. He did say at the beginning. It's a super secret operation, so it's just basically us. But then later on, Mahershala gets a whole team there, and he isn't like, this isn't great.
He doesn't okay
you know?
They just rock up.
So it's weird that he'd personally go, I think, of just the fact that he thought that they would betray him kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know, because obviously, but I mean, he's actually okay in terms of like, you know, he was holding the rope. He's doing all this stuff. He's not like a.
He didn't really. He abandoned that girl. He wanted.
Yeah. So this is the thing. I like the stuff that we talked about. I don't like the family stuff.
Yeah, I can't really understand why the family's in here.
In the middle of it, it's like, oh, we're gonna add a family, and I really didn't like it. Like, I would have preferred it if
you knew Javier was going to come good, didn't you?
I would have preferred it if on the boat, no one split up, and then they all just went off together still. Like, even if they had to have the family in, I hate the fact that we have all these scenes with the mercenaries, but we have all scenes with the group that are trying to get the dino DNA. And then right after that scene with this family, and it's just like, I wish they were all just together.
They go and do their job, don't they? And they like, and then they go, oh my God, that family's nearby. And then they find them, they go, hooray, we found you.
I did like the scene where they all met up again and they played Stand By Me, and that was like cool. But the middle part is
just keep up.
The middle part is draggy as hell with they keep to come back to this family, especially because you know this family isn't going to die. Maybe the boyfriend, maybe, but the kids aren't, and the dad at some point.
And the dad won't. Yeah, you're right. But I think Xavier was always going to come good. When he jumped off the back, because he was lazy, wasn't everything, but he wasn't vicious. It wasn't like, what happened to your face? What happened to your face?
Actually, you know what? Side note, someone put on Reddit, which I actually agree with, about this movie. They did a great job of making me feel like nobody important was ever in danger, and I'm like, yeah, that's true, because you knew that no one would even. Yeah.
None of the family got it, but some of the mercenaries got it.
You know what's so funny to me? I'll send it to you afterwards. Ed Skrein, who plays Bobby, the first guy that dies. I said to you, I was like, it's so funny because
the guy gets eaten by the
kind of cool scene.
The Fisher thing.
I turned to you after his name came on the credits, like, well, Ed Skrein was in this, because if you don't know, he played the main character in Midway, the movie that we talking about.
He was somebody.
And now he's playing like the first one to die in
bit part.
Jurassic World. It's so funny, but yeah, he's also British. So a lot of British casting.
But he was quite nasty, wasn't he? And
yeah, but I mean, it's also kind of a weird.
But he was kind of like, yeah, we leave these people to drown. We go and like get the fishy thing.
I was thinking about this. If you aren't like rescue team, you're not whatever. You're not like trying to do a job. If you're just a person on like a boat and you get a distress call from someone that's sinking, and you pick them up, do you then have to? What is the thing there? Like, do you continue on with your mission, or do you have to then?
Well, you don't have a mission, do you?
Fine, but do you continue on with whatever, or do you drive them back?
I think that you would contact the nearest authorities, and say like, because usually they get picked up by tankers and whatever. You know, they don't usually get picked up.
Well, first of all, do you even have to pick? Let's just say you pass by someone.
I think you've got a moral obligation. I don't think you come back and go, yeah, I just left them.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
because then people will be like,
that's
like murder.
That's actually how it is on the Appalachian Trail. We've like people are told, like, if you find someone who's also on the Appalachian Trail, you cross them and they need it. Like,
people are supposed to help.
You know, you're like, you need that kind of thing because it's like dangerous out there. You know.
Yeah.
But people I guess you do have to help them. But yeah, I thought when they pick them up, they're so ungrateful when they get picked up. They're like. They're sinking, almost dead. They get picked up by this group who then like give them blankets and water and stuff, and then they're like, "Yeah, you guys, like we just have to go like out of our way for a bit just to go do the mission that we're doing." And they're like, "Yeah, you could just drop us off wherever," kind of thing. Like
it's like there is nowhere.
Oh, great! Now we have to be on this boat all the time. It's like, all right, I'll put you back in the water.
Yeah, we are grateful, but couldn't you just take us like thousands?
I know when he said that, and they're like. That we've been on this boat for maybe like over 2 days, like maybe over a day.
Area we're not allowed.
You know that we're like trying to do this thing. It's super important. We have like people relying on us, and they're all like, "Can't you just drop us off like back in the thing? You know, go back in the other." And they're like, "That's back in the other direction." Like we understand that you guys, you know, must be very cold, blah blah blah. And they're like, "Great, now we've been on this boat this whole time." Blah, blah, blah. It's like. Just get back in there. If you guys are going to be this ungrateful about it, then like just
you're lucky because he never expected to get saved at all.
Which is why it's so funny to me when Rupert Friend throws her off or doesn't help her on the thing. When she runs through the stress call and starts doing the thing, I'll be like, "This is our boat. First of all, we have it's not under control, but like we call the shots. You know, you don't know what's going on here, kind of thing. Like." You've just been picked up, so just stay in the corner, or if you want to get in the water, get in the water. You can't be like...
Because we're tripping over you. You don't know the exact location of where
you're calling for help on a phone. You don't even know if that's like connected to anything. It could be like someone's mum being like, "Hello, Bonnie, are you there? Like, what's going on?" kind of thing. Like, so just... Yeah, you're right. We're tripping over you. Just all stay. The dad is just letting them all run off. Yeah. Like wherever they want.
Keep your kids under control.
Some of our men have gone overboard now just because your kids are all running around. We're trying to grab the kids, like do whatever.
Kind of wheeling together.
So it's so funny. It's like Mahershala must be like, "This is my boat, all right. I'm the captain. Just let
like
everybody.
Well, when they wash up where they wash up,
Yeah,
and that boat ends up launched onto the shore, so he's lost everything now.
Yeah.
And he ends up with nothing as well.
But
I mean, they end up going, yeah, okay. So the dad goes, yeah, okay. Now he's been traveling around the world on this boat.
Yeah, it's tiny little.
And here's this little tiny island that is secretive, that nobody's allowed to know anything. Nobody lives there. So you're not allowed near it. Yeah. He's going, yeah, I think I read about this. Yeah, they have these thermonuclear vents. And they pipe the hot water, and if we follow the pipes, we'll be laughing. And they're following them for miles. Yeah. You think surely they built the village nearer the hot water?
I think there must be a few lines cut or something, because Scarlett Johansson, ScarJo, says they all wash up, which, by the way, it's so funny to me that they all abandon ship except Mahershala, but then they all end up on the thing. I thought he was going to be crashed when he crashes into it. Yeah. But then they all just go on the... Like, they could have all just stayed on there or all jumped off. They all got to the shore eventually. Yeah. But there must be a line missing, because later on in the movie, she says... Because Ruben... Wait, no. Right. What's the name of the... She said something about Ruben, but I swear you're right. His name is Xavier, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Xavier is the boyfriend. Ruben is the dad. Yeah. She says, "Oh, I wonder if Ruben made it to the village that there's on this island." But I don't know. Maybe in passing on the boat, they had said there's a village on this island, because when they wash up, their dad's like, "This must be the pipes to that village that's on this island," kind of thing. So I don't know if there's a line cut as well. Especially,
would it go as far as to say?
Especially because when Scarlett Johansson and the others are running around trying to look, they're like, Ruben and the rest of you guys, like, are you here? Da da da. How did they know? They didn't even die when they fell in or got eaten. They just saw someone get eaten by the big old boys that are in
the actual shit.
Yeah. So they're acting like they saw them get washed up and they know that they're safe. Like, I know that you might think, like, first of all, this is a huge island, but they're running around shouting for the family, like they even knew that they saw them get washed up.
Did we ever find out?
I don't know if there's a line cut where they're like, we saw them like get washed up, and then
You know when the captain of the boat, the guy who just said he wanted, I can't think of his name.
Yeah, Mahershala. What is it? Oh, Duncan is his character.
Okay, I'll say Duncan because it's easier.
Duncan.
Anyway, he says to him about how someone died in a car bomb, and she had to go and explain to the wife, and it was really hard. And she said, "Look to him and tell me you got that with Emily," which I think is the wife. And you find out that the child died. Yeah. And that kind of drove them apart, which apparently happens a lot. And so he still carries the picture of the child. And when he finds out that he's taken that Reuben has taken his daughter, he's like really kicking off at him. Like, why in school? What do you think you're doing? Who are you to like
it's summer.
These things? And they're like, chill out. You know what I mean? But do we ever find out how his child died?
No, I was thinking
must have drowned the way he's
I was thinking that too. But then he's like still out on
he lives on a boat, doesn't he? So it makes you think, did he have the child with him?
Well, and then
is there a whole backstory?
Yeah, like we sunk by one of the the big old boy. It's not a Meg. It's not a Meg.
No,
it's like a Mescoros or something.
It's a massive aureus or something.
I know it's weird. Yeah, it's like did their boat sink by that, and his child got killed. I mean, later on he sacrificed himself, but he doesn't by looking at the kids like the little girl like. I got to do this, and then goes and runs off with the flare. So he's doing it because to help the kids out. So maybe he does, maybe he does feel guilty because of the child died by a way that could have been prevented. Because if he just died, the kid died from like cancer. He wouldn't really have this guilt over like I could have saved.
It was remember in Sinners when he goes back to
I was about to say Sinners.
That's similar.
Yeah.
He was pined because basically they pined for each other, didn't they? They were driven apart by the death of the child on both, because he seemed to pine because when she said to him, "Tell me about that with Emily," I think it was Emily, and he's like, no, it's sort of can't be done. We can't look at each other without thinking about this terrible event that's happened.
Sorry, I was just scrolling through to see if they had said like a way, but no, that his child had died if they had mentioned it, because she does say it. What is so funny, well not funny to me, but what is so weird is that she says, I just got back from a mission where the friend that we both know has died. A little bit earlier on, Rupert friend comes to her and says, Yeah, it can help us treat heart disease. Sorry about your mum, by the way. Which means that in like 1 week she lost like. Usually they would say I was actually confused. I was like, because usually they have a story of like someone I know has just died and now I'm doing this stuff, but hers was like, yeah, my mum just died this week. Last week it was this guy. Yeah. So yeah, it's really weird.
Well, the thing about this, the best thing about this film is the dinosaurs, and the dinosaurs are always the stars.
Yeah.
So I've heard that said, and I believe it's true. They did a good job. I mean, when they sank the boat with that Massaurius or whatever it's called, that big fish thing,
yeah,
it was good. All the dinosaurs were good. And I enjoyed them.
What do you see the original then? That's what I was trying to say to you in the original with the Jeep, and you were like, what? And it's because you haven't seen the original.
No.
We need to watch it. What do you think? What do you think this got wrong?
I think it got 80 and 90. I think it got 80 with the people and 90 with the critics.
72 on audience.
Yeah.
52 on
what?
Right.
Why did the critics hate it so much? Because it was lack of a sort of coherent.
When are they going to become extinct, bro? I'm joking. But when are they going to become extinct? These movies are very samey.
They are, but I mean, it's just a Saturday night action adventure thing, wasn't it? Well, but there you go. You'll have to go and see it, make your own minds up.
I know, every time we do an interview, we're like, well, go and see it then.
I do believe that we should go and see films.
Yeah, that's true. Form your own opinion, you guys.
Films are designed to be seen in the cinema.
Anyway, so yeah, hope you enjoyed this review. Tune in next time for another one, and yeah, go see it. Comment down below what you thought. See ya.
Bye.